Hello, beautiful you. Now, oh my gosh, it's September 11th, 2020, and it has been an amazing day for me. Now, many beautiful things happened today, and then at the very end of my day, UPS was knocking at my door and had my boxes of cards. So all of you who have pre-ordered so far, I will be delivering them to you on Monday and Tuesday with a tracking number, and make sure that you receive your beautiful Chakra Oracle cards. Now, if anybody knows me, you know that I am a collector of cards. I do tarot, I do oracle, and I do Lenormand. I do it all. And actually, you know what's funny? Some of you have been saying this theme about how do I mix oracle, tarot, Lenormand all together, and I believe that that is a sign for me to do a course. So stay tuned for an upcoming course of how to mix, a little mini course about how to mix all the them together, how to make tarot with oracle cards and Lenormand, for example, all in one. I know a lot of you have your own businesses or your own spiritual businesses or are interested in this kind of thing, and so I do think that that'll be a nice little course for you upcoming. But not so much talking about the course. We're actually here to talk about our new oracle deck. So Michelle Gill from British Columbia, beautiful British Columbia, she was the illustrator, and I am the words person for the booklet, and the graphic designer where I put it all together. Okay, so we both have equal amounts, and we're both very interested in crystal healing, gemstone healing, chakras. We're a bunch of chakrify yourself women, and I know you are too, and you love that. And so I'm just so excited to show you this. So this is going to be an unboxing video as well as some free readings, because of course we got to test this out. Now, what's special about our cards is that it offers you a triple punch. Each card is an affirmation. So when you read the card, there's an affirmation and you say it out loud. I am, I will, fill in the blanks. And I'll show you that in a minute when I do some free readings. So each card is an affirmation to reprogram your brain for success and to reprogram your brain to release blockages. Get that shit out and get the good in. As well as each card offers intuitive guidance. So you can do past, present, future readings. You can do a 1 card a day. What do I need to know for today? Guidance. And then the booklet, which is in color, by the way, and I'll show you that in a minute. It will also give you a lot more information about each card. So perhaps you're interested in, well, okay, so this chakra needs help, but what do I do? And it'll tell you all the stones, all the essential oils, all the activities that you can do to rebalance, to balance that chakra. So on top of that, the third thing that these cards do is the back of each card is special. It's energy healing. It's of the soul star chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is this pink, magenta, beautiful, I just feel tingly even talking about it, light that comes and envelopes you. Peace, serenity, intuition, and love, and all that wonderful juju that we need in our life, especially at this time of COVID. So I just feel that everything is happening for a reason right now, and everything is going good. So all of you who have pre-ordered so far, you will be getting your cards this next week coming up here, and with a tracking number to make sure that you get your cards. So when you get your cards, you've got a little bit of a blurb here, and then there's me and Michelle, okay? And then you've got your power of 8. And the power of 8 chakra, why 8? What's 8? Why did you say 8? Okay, well, 8 is the number of abundance in both Chinese and Western astrology. It's a number of abundance that we can all agree on. It's also the number of karma. When you turn the 8 to the side, you get that karmic symbol. You reap what you sow, your decisions. You be responsible for what happens in your life. You take more control of your life. And you sort of kibosh all the bad stuff from your ancestors and everything like that, and start anew, start fresh karma, right? And that's interesting in itself. As well as during the production of these cards, I had a lot of and I know this is going to sound weird, but extraterrestrial activity that happened as I was producing these cards, especially a lot from the Palladians and from the Arcturians. So there is a council of 8. However, now it may have changed a little bit lately because they've had a lot of regroupings and retalks, and there's a lot of stuff happening in the cosmos right now. Okay, but at this time, when we were producing the cards, it was the Council of 8. And it is a group of extraterrestrials that they're a council, and they offered a lot of insight in the creation of these cards as well. So there's a lot of metaphysical, magical, energetic stuff happening here. So when you get your cards, you get a beautiful little magnetic box. And I just like magnetic boxes. I don't know why, but I like that. I just think it's cool when you have a magnetic box. So you get that. And then you open it up and look inside. We've got your spiritual spine. So it talks about the 8 chakras. And it tells you what they all are. And it tells you what they do. So for example, here, if you need the red root chakra down here in your reproductive and your legs and your ankles and all that, that's all for safety, security, stability, trust, and that. And let's say you got the yellow in your stomach. That's the solar plexus chakra. And you've heard me talk about chakras all the time in my readings, right? Because I'm a big believer in chakras, and so is Michelle. And that's the whole thing, is chakrify yourself. So here with the yellow, we've got, your personal power, your self-esteem, your confidence, your mojo to move forward, that motivation, right? And then when we get way up here in that soul star chakra, which I talked about, is in the back of each card. That's that soul star chakra, Archangel Metatron energy, that magenta. And it's all about, universal alignment, spiritual ascension, and so on. So you get that spiritual spine, the chakra chart, basically. And these are all drawings from Michelle and paintings from Michelle Gill from British Columbia, who's the illustrator. And then me, I'm the person that fills in all the words, okay? I'm the wordsmith, and she's the drawer. And we work so well together. I'm all the air and the ideas, and she's all the earth, bringing it to earth. And that's why we work together. So, in my astrology chart, for example, I lack quite a bit of that earth, that reality, that earth element, the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. I lack that in my chart. And she has a lot of that in her chart. That's why we work together. And so I want to suggest to you right now, if you're lacking something in your chart, find a friend who has it, and that will bring it into your auric field as well and make your life a lot better. And I can help you with your astrology and all that. Just ask me for an astrological reading or text me or whatever. Okay, sorry, getting blah, blah, blah. Okay, next we go into the book. Now, the book is in color because I don't like black and white books. I think books should be in color. And what's interesting about our cards is some of them are up and down vertical and some of them are horizontal. And you don't see that very many decks, right? Where usually the cards are all one way. Not us, because we like to be a little bit different. So some of our cards are vertical and horizontal, and that's kind of cool too. So for example, this one's up and down and this one's horizontal. Isn't that cool? It's something different, right? And so numbers mean something of the cards, and then you have all your little extra sayings here if you want to look deeper into your card. Okay, so then we get into the cards. So here are the cards. And by the way, I already was too overzealous and I already unboxed, but it does come plastic wrapped. So each deck is all plastic wrapped. But I had to get in there really quickly. So here's the cards. And they are full of energy healing. And here's what I'm talking about, that Soul Star Archangel Metatron back. So even as you're shuffling and you're staring at them, you're getting the feeling of that energy to provide peace, love, spirituality, intuition, all the good juju, just by shuffling and staring as you shuffle. As well as because we like pretty, we've got all gold edges. Do you see that? Isn't that pretty? We've got that pink, magenta, gold edge finish on the cards for an extra little splash of good juju. Because pretty is cool. So, as you can see, each card is very unique. Some of them have stones, and some of them are images and by Michelle's drawings, okay? And it'll tell you what chakra needs to be helped, as well as an affirmation as well. And then it's easy to find. So let's say this one's number 25, I quiet my ego. Then it's easy to look in the book for number 25, okay? I quiet my ego, number 25, and you can read about that. Resonates with the 7th purple crown chakra, and here's what you do and why, okay? And it's not too complicated. I didn't want to write too many words, although I could go on and on. You know me, I can go blah, blah, blah forever. But I tried to condense it into the most easy to process way, because we're all busy people, right? Okay, so I'm so excited about these. Like, this is so amazing. I'm just loving it. And I really we have a new app coming up too for iOS and for Android. It's almost ready to be published as well, a companion app to these, because some people like to have the cards on their phone and they just quickly pick a card on their phone. I mean, people like apps, right? And I do. I have a few Oracle card apps already on my phone, so I figure people are like me and like that too. So we do have a companion app coming out as well, and it'll be free. It's a free app. However, you only get 11 cards to start for free, and then if you want to subscribe or not subscribe, but buy the full version, it's $5.49 Canadian. So if you're a US person, $5.49 is not even what it's going to be. It's going to be like $4 or whatever it is. But you know what I mean? Like, because Canadian dollar. So $5.49 Canadian for the full version of the app as well. And so stay tuned for that. All right. So I've done my spiel, showed you some stuff. And now let's try them out. Let's see what these are all about. Okay. And I wanted to say, before I do these free readings tonight, I wanted to say I am offering the promo discount. We're offering everything at a cheaper price right now until we go and put them all in the bookstores, Amazon, and all that, where the price will go up. So I wanted to be able to offer, especially you guys that like me or that have been following me for a while now, the opportunity to get these cards at the discounted rate before I post them higher. Okay, so I posted that link. So get them now before they go up, because they're going to go up to at least $44 soon. So I think they're even worth more than $44, but I feel like 44 is 4 plus 4 equals 8. So that's why I picked that number. But they're much less expensive right now at the pre-order sale. So get them now, because soon now that I've gotten them in for real, UPS came, I will be putting them higher and putting them in all our bookstores and everything in BC and Alberta and all that kind of stuff. So just to let you know, pre-sale is on now. Get it before I put the price up, which will be in the next few days. Okay? So let's talk. Judy Hansen, she said, I would love a card tonight if you're doing that. Okay, Judy. Well, you're the first person that said I would love a card if you're doing that. So if you want a card too, just let me know. So let's see, Judy, what's happening for you? Oh my gosh. Now, these are actually really nice to shuffle too. Like, I like the way, I just like the size. I feel like it's just the perfect size, not too big, not too small, and good shuffling ability. That's important to me as an Oracle card person, right? Like I want them easy to shuffle. I find they slide nicely, okay? And then the way I do card readings, which you've seen before, is when something sticks out like this, you know that's the one. But that's just me. That doesn't mean that's you. I'm just saying, for me, that's how I roll. And so this is Judy's card, right? So let's see. Number 34. I am spiritual. I am spiritual. Okay, and you can see that third eye and a little bit of purple crown chakra as well already, just in the image, right? You can see the lotus flower, which reminds me a lot of that crown chakra too, and the moon, which is all about the emotions and following your intuition and following the moon cycles. I mean, there's a lot of information just by looking at this card. Plus, if you look at 34, 3 plus 4 is 7, and 7 is a spiritual number, isn't it? 7 is also about a new awareness. So I am spiritual. I have this new awareness. I trust my intuition. Those kind of feelings, right, come up when you look at this card and you stare, you know, and the back was the Soul Star Metatron trying to give you more information as well. And so when we look at the book, because I want to, usually, you know, I don't look at books because I'm not really a book person, but I put a lot of effort into our book. So I'm going to show you what the book says for your card. So we look at number 34, which is I am spiritual. And you can say that in the mirror. I am spiritual. So that's the affirmation. So you have the affirmation, you have a little bit of guidance here, you have a little bit of energy healing here, but then you go into the book and you look deeper and you see number 34, I am spiritual. And it's in color too, which, like I said, I like color stuff. So you would read, okay, Judy, I'm going to read right from this book, okay? 34, I am spiritual. We need to have flow in our lives and let things go. Let the past flow into the future to help your blossom grow. And see, the blossom is that lotus flower, right? That intuition growing. Now, this card resonates with the third eye chakra for your vision, as well as the crown chakra up here for spiritual awareness. So then you would go back to your box and you would look at, what are those chakras that she's talking about? Ah, the third eye right here for intuition, universal wisdom, awareness. Oh, okay, I see now. And then the crown chakra for connection to the divine, for spirituality, right? So you would, you know, use that in tandem and combination. Now, back to the book. Use selenite. Use amethyst and lavender essential oil to help your lotus flower blossom and grow. And then, not only do you have the affirmation here, I am spiritual, but you have an extra affirmation in the book that's a little bit longer, Judy. So the affirmation in the book is, I am a spiritual being enjoying a human experience. I am free to expand my soul and let things flow. All right? So there you go, Judy. I hope you enjoyed that. Isn't this exciting? Oh my gosh, these cards are awesome. And I am a person that doesn't like borders. And so that's why we made the cards borderless. I just think there's more impact for the drawings and the illustrations that Michelle made and the paintings. Okay? Eek. So cool. I hope you enjoyed that, Judy. Okay, Christina Bruno Dawes says, such beautiful cards. Thank you, Christina. And let's see for you. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Ooh, nice gold. I really like that rose gold too when I shuffle too. And it just feels nice, that pink energy and that magenta and that Archangel Metatron, and just really infusing your soul with some good juju, right? Okay, so Christina, you've got number 1. I am safe. I am safe. And this is all root chakra gemstones for you. You know, we've got, you know, some red jasper, we've got some hematite, we've got all sorts of that dark red garnet, those kind of stones, right? I know the lighting and everything's not very good right now. If I was doing this outside in the daylight, you could see these better. But definitely this is all about your root chakra, your safety, your security, as well as maybe you're a little bit nervous about starting something new with that number 1. So then when we look in your book and we look at the number 1, we see, I am safe. This card resonates with the first root chakra, red in color, for feeling safe and secure. Now, think of a large oak tree that is rooted, grounded, and strong, okay? This is about your tailbone and below that, like your legs and feet and your blood. And it says that in the book. Foods that you could eat: red beets, paprika, red potatoes, red onion, cayenne, cloves, allspice, nutmeg, and so on in the book. Essential oils, for example, clove, cinnamon, anything from a tree like cedarwood, sandalwood, etc. for essential oils. Colors are red and black. Crystals is shungite, smoky quartz, red jasper, black tourmaline, red aventurine, garnet, jet, onyx. And then there's the affirmation as well in the book. So I am safe. You want to say that out loud in the mirror. I am safe. But you also want to say, I have stability and security in my life. I am grounded and rooted with the earth. I feel safe. And that's your message, energy healing message, Christina. Okay? Amanda Marie Flat, it's been so long for me. I'd love a reading, loving those cards. Okay, Amanda, well, let's see what's happening for you. So we shuffle. And I will try to show you some energy healing of Archangel Metatron as I shuffle, okay? I just want you to get some of that good juju for you, okay? And we see here, number 17, I make a difference. I make a difference. Okay, and you can see already that we're working with the solar plexus chakra, which is yellow, and you can look at that at the chakra chart on your box. And you can look at the orange sacral chakra as well for joy, creativity. So your creative endeavors and you have strengths, you have gifts that you were born with. You make a difference to other people's lives, and you just need to find and make sure that you know what those are. And I can help you with the reading for that if you're a little bit confused about what you're supposed to be doing or whatever. Like, I can help you sort of guide you in that way, but you just have to know that everything that you do does make a difference in someone's life, okay? And 1 + 7 = 8, and that's all about your personal power, your confidence, that juju to move forward and using your creative abilities to help someone in some way, right? You have gifts and you need to spread that around the world and help other people, right? And so you always make a difference. You're important. Without you, the universe just wouldn't be the same, okay? So just know that, Amanda, that you make a difference. So then when we look at number 17, I make a difference. In the book, let's see what is going on. Okay, and like I said, it resonates with the solar plexus chakra, yellow, and the sacral chakra, orange, okay? And here's what the book says. You will find happiness, power, and confidence through your creations and through your creative thinking. You have a brilliant light within you. So when you get nervous, focus on service. Have faith and know that your creations mean the world to another person. Okay? And in the book, it also says this may also be a sign to get more vitamin D and vitamin C in your life, in your diet, I should say. And the sunshine refreshes and nurtures us in all sorts of ways. And here's your extra affirmation to go with I make a difference. And the affirmation is, I shine bright like the sun and help others to grow and blossom. Isn't that nice? So I hope that made a difference to you, Amanda. All right? Because you make a difference. All right. So cool. Mona Hunt, hello. Hello, sweetheart. Well, hello yourself. So Mona is my cousin, and hello, Mona. I love you. I haven't seen you in a long time. So these are my new cards. Hello. Isn't that cool? Me and Michelle's new cards. So what is your message for today? And make sure you pre-order your cards before the price goes up. You might as well get them now while they're cheap, okay? Number 38, I noticed the signs. Ooh, this is a good one, Mona. I noticed the signs. So there's signs coming around you from your loved ones who have passed, or just from the universe in general to guide you, that you start noticing those signs. And I know that me and you have talked about this before, but this is a lot about that indigo, that third eye chakra right here, getting to know your third eye, your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting your feelings. And by the way, I know that you're a Pisces, so you're already very intuitive. Pisces are one of the most intuitive people in the zodiac. So you already have that ability to be intuitive anyway. You just have to notice the signs, and then that, and 3 + 8 = 11. And 11 is a special magical number. If you look at my blog, and you can learn more about what 11 means. And if you forgot where my blog is, you just go to themoontree.org, click free, and then click blog, and then you'll see all the numbers one. There's a category just about what numbers mean. There's 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kind of thing. So this is all the different indigo kind of, and like I said, the lighting here is crappy today, but if I was in the daylight, you would see the details of all these stones. They're that darker indigo-ish, kind of a indigo purplish blue, and that's all that third eye, clarity of the mind, being able to make decisions, and also trusting your intuition and trusting that the universe is always giving you these signs, right? Could be like feathers or dimes or songs on the radio, or somebody's license plate triggers you, or some synchronicity or coincidence happened that day. You know what I mean? Like all those kind of little signs that the universe says, yeah, you're in the vortex, you're in the right path today, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So noticing those signs. So when we look at 38 for you, Mona, in the book, we see resonates with the third eye chakra, the sixth chakra. We talked about that. And you can look about, in your thing about what is that third eye chakra, the sixth chakra, and learn more about how that is about your intuition, your universal wisdom, and awareness. I noticed the signs, right? And so there's another thing here going on. So there's no such thing as death, okay, Mona? Only a change in energetic frequency. Now, if you look carefully, you will notice signs and symbols. Dimes and feathers, smells like cigar smoke or roses, a certain song on the radio, flickering lights, and certain coincidences and synchronicities can be signs from your loved ones in heaven. okay? And we are all born intuitive. This is our birthright. And then in the body, it's about your brain. It's about your pituitary gland. It's about your pineal gland. And it's foods to accentuate this or to improve: spring water, organic fruits and veggies, no chemicals, because chemicals block and chemicals make a shield against your intuition, right? Things like fluoride, chemicals in the food and that kind of thing, boxed foods and that, right? And then it talks about essential oils you could use: cypress, juniper, frankincense, and so on. I mean, there's a lot in the book, right? Colors are indigo and blue, which we talked about. And then crystals: azurite, which would be very nice for you; blue tiger's eye, blue agate, lapis lazuli, that's a nice one too for you, okay? Labradorite, sodalite, those ones, right? And then there's an extra affirmation for you, Mona, which is: I nurture my intuitive gifts and use them for healing and uplifting others. So that's a nice card for you indeed. So thank you. All right, let's see who is next. Christina says, would love a card from this deck, which we already did, Christina. I know I'm a little slow about the looking. Christina says, would love a set. Perfect. Just click that pre-order link at the top or at the video, like at my description, and click that and it'll lead you right to the pre-order page. Monica says, hi Trina. Hi Monica. Monica Lynn, how are you? So we're doing our new The Power of 8 Chakra Oracle that just came in tonight, and I'm so excited. I didn't actually expect them to come in tonight. I thought it'd be more days, like a few more days. But no, just in the evening, the UPS guy came. Like, it was like nighttime. I was like, what the heck? Awesome. So, Monica, I am aligned. And this is the same picture that we used for the box. And this is about I am aligned, number 28. So 2 plus 8 is 10, which means that you are ending a chapter in some way. And you are... entering that zone where things are feeling aligned. And if they're not, well, this is the moment where you can change course, redirect into being aligned, okay? So when we look at I am aligned, number 28 in the book, number 28, okay. So the book talks about how it is important to keep your chakras aligned, balanced, and shining brightly. Now, Monica, you are an empath, a human who feels and absorbs the energies of the world and her inhabitants. So there is a need for cleansing and protection of your chakras at this time. So next time you're feeling kind of down or out of sorts, ask yourself, is this my feeling? Or is this someone else's? And that's the problem with being an empath. I mean, a lot of us women are natural empaths because that's kind of how we're wired. But lots of times it's not even our deal. It's not our issue. It's like other people's issues or other people's energies or energies of the media or energies of work or something like that, where it's external and we just think it's us, but it's not even our energy. So it's really important. Next time you feel down, ask yourself, is this my feeling or is this someone else's? And then it talks about for protection. How do you protect yourself? Well, you imagine a shield of light in your favorite color all around you like a cocoon. Now, my favorite color is pink with little glitter gold sparkles in it. That's just me. That might not be you, but what's your favorite color? Shield yourself in that color. Also place protective stones around you like onyx, black tourmaline, shungite, or smoky quartz near you. And those are really good protective stones. As well as I offer a lot of energy healing tools and products like orgonite, which are very, very protective as well. So if you're interested, I do have like lots of energy tools for sale as well. Also use a saltwater cure in your high energy rooms, okay? Keep your home and your body as clean as possible, and that will help make sure that you're aligned and balanced in all the chakras. And then it talks about how do you cleanse your chakras. And so walk barefoot in the grass to discharge energy into the earth. Do yoga, meditation, and wave selenite all over yourself to cut those cords of energy and to provide a feeling of peace. Burn white sage all over your house, right? With the windows open. And don't forget your drawers and your closets as well. And diffuse essential oils, especially cleansing ones like lemon, sage, ylang ylang, cinnamon, or cedarwood to provide that cleaning, that protection, and that chakra balancing. And then your special affirmation in the book is, I nurture, align, and protect my energetic biofields. All right, some deep stuff there, isn't it? So that's what's good about the book, is that you can go really, really deep into something. Now, in the app and in the book, we do offer a few different readings, but I wanted to keep things a little bit simple. So there is a reading for one card, like what we're doing tonight, one card pull, your daily guidance, or what do you just need to know right now, nothing else. Then there's also, let me find the page here. So we said one card reading, there's a how to do a reading page. So we've got a 3-card reading, past, present, future, or a 4-card reading, which I like because it's the situation, what is helping me, what is my challenge, and what is the advice. So let me just see here, for example, Donna Vowell. I want to do the 4-card reading with you in this book, okay? 4-card reading. So let's talk about trying one of these readings. So your situation, what's your situation? What's your situation? What's helping you? What's helping you in this situation? What is your challenge? What is Donna's challenge in this? And what is the advice? Finally, what is the advice for Donna? Okay. What is the advice? So, here's your situation, Donna. The moon guides me. So here's all the moon phases, and I'm not going to go really deep into each card because otherwise that might take too long, but you could do that on your own with your own set. But this is all about the moon guides me, following the phases of the moon. Number 20, so there's a lot about partnerships and duality and you know, working with that, making decisions and that, but the moon can help you make those decisions on the right time. So the book will tell you more about that. That's your situation. The moon guides me. And then what is helping you during this? It's I trust the process. Number 27. I trust the process. Now, did you see the sun, or did you see the face, or did you see the moon? And then you can look in the book to see what that means, because each one means something different, right? So it's whatever you saw first type thing. And that is, you know, what is helping you. So I trusting the process is helping you, trusting in the process itself. And you being a highly earth person, you know, you can look at the details and trust that there is a process involved, okay? Because you like lists and you like things to be tickety-boo and so trust the process is what's helping you. But what your challenge is not noticing, because this is a challenge card. I noticed the signs, which we got for someone else today, didn't we? But maybe you're not noticing all the signs. That maybe you're too focused on one thing and not noticing enough signs around you. Or maybe you're wishing for maybe more signs, or something's blocked in that way. And you can learn more about how to unblock that with the book, okay, to make your intuition even more. Or maybe like you're working on spirituality and you're working on seeing signs, or you are noticing signs, but You're questioning it. But the advice, of course, is trust the process. Trust that this is all true. This is like everything may seem a little bit like, holy, is this actually true what's happening? But yes, it is true, you know, like you know what I mean? So the advice for you is the pieces fit together. The pieces fit together. And the number 9 is like, you're almost there. You're almost there. Just a little bit more work to do. The pieces fit together. So now it's your job to fit all the pieces into a big story. And you being so earthly, like earth sign stuff is like, you notice a lot of the details, but sometimes you have trouble seeing it from a bird's eye view or a big picture sort of puzzle. And so that's the advice, is how do they all fit together to make the big picture? Okay, and that's the advice for you. And so you can learn much, much more from the book. And of course, I'm not going to go into all that because that would take forever. But you could do that on your own time with these cards, okay? Very, very cool. So I hope that helps, Donna. All right, Deshia Johnson, greetings, beloved. Hello. Okay, so Deshia, for you, I'm going to do a past, present, future. So let's do past, and let's do present, and let's do your future. Now, I did notice past, and so past was I intuitively know, which is the third eye chakra, intuition, that kind of thing. That was your past. So you're, you know, in the past, you were starting to get into this intuitive spirituality stuff, let's say, okay? And in the present, you're noticing the signs, you're noticing all that kind of stuff, right? And realize these are both similar colors, similar third eye. So a lot of this is happening in that third eye, in the mind, and breaking up the cobwebs, and really get zoning in on spirituality and intuition and that wisdom and your own inner wisdom, right? That's what's kind of happening. And it's leading you towards the future where you feel safe. Now you're starting to, you know, this is the root chakra, feeling safe, feeling secure. So you know, you've taken the time to work on the upper chakras, and now it's starting in the future. You're going to be starting to work on that lower chakra stuff, right? And the future shows me that, you know, doing more root chakra activities, walking barefoot in the grass, doing yoga, doing meditation, quieting the mind, you know, and all that kind of stuff in order for you to feel safe. And some of this, I'm getting the feeling for you is kind of just getting away from social media, technology, the news, or negative people, negative situations, and that in order for you to feel safe, right? And so this is the process that you're going into. You know, right now you're working up here in the mind and reprogramming and doing all, rebalancing all this stuff in order for you to feel safe and feel good in the body. Okay, so that's good to know. All right. Lynn Petlick, cool cards. I'd love a reading, please. Okay, Lynn. All right. So now I'm going to show you, because I want to do a course where I show you how to mix oracle cards with another system, perhaps Tarot, or perhaps Lenormand, or perhaps all three. Right? Because everybody all the cards have a different point of view, a different layer to the story, so to speak. So let me try this with you, Lynn. I will pull a chakra card for you. Lynn, my pretty little Lynn. Okay. And you got a safe card too, the root chakra, and it is number 10. I am secure. The number 10 means you're ending a chapter of some sort in your story and your timeline, and it soon will become the number 1, which will be the new beginning of something. But you, the suggestion here is to do these, you know, grounding red root chakra sort of things. In fact, if we look at the book, number 10, oh my gosh, I just actually opened it to the right page. But I am secure. Sometimes we feel like we're falling down a well and we're afraid of hitting the bottom. Perhaps you aren't feeling completely secure at this time, and that's okay. There may be an imbalance to your red root chakra located at the base of your spine. That can affect your hips, your thighs, your legs, your ankles, your feet, and your blood or circulatory system. And humans have a north and south pole, so it's important to ground ourselves. Use the earth for grounding your root chakra by walking barefoot in the grass or in your garden, because that's why they call it the ground. Consider a grounding sheet for your bed or a grounding mat for your feet. Beets, red potatoes, red onions, as well as cedarwood and cinnamon essential oils. Meditation, Tai Chi, or yoga will help. And your affirmation is, I am grounded, safe, and secure. So, the feeling of wanting to be safe. Now let's see what the Lenormand says to add a different layer to this. It's almost like, okay, yes, I am secure and safe, or I need to feel secure and safe, but what about? Okay, what's the details of this trade-off? So that's why I go to the Lenormand for sort of the day-to-day activity, okay? And it looks to me like you need to feel safe about money, or this could be your boss, or it could be a motherly figure, like a motherly figure. You need to feel safe about that. But lots of this is about your sort of money. And another thing too that this can mean is your health. You want to feel safe about your health in some way. And then also looking at the unknown information with the book, like bringing these unknown things to the surface, and that's going to help you make you feel safe as well. Now, hold on. I'm going to grab my my special Lenormand book, which has secret combos and gives me an extra piece of information for you. When I mix up that bear and book together, because the bear is a lot about cash flow and finances and that kind of feeling, right? Or your boss or something like that, but it's very money oriented, I guess. And so when we mix it with the book, this is about the financial industry, accounting, auditing, financial analysis. So definitely you want to feel secure about something in that zone. So that's how you would mix an oracle card with a Lenormand. And then if you want to add one more layer, we would look at tarot. And I could pull a card for you in the tarot to glean even more information with the intent of what is the advice? What's the advice for Lynn in this financial situation and feeling safe? What's the... And so here we get the Seven of Wands. And the Seven itself is all about a new awareness or feeling awareness. The Wands itself are about work or changing your environment in some way that's more pleasurable. So you want to change your environment, probably a money or work thing, right? Which we just talked about. And then it's like the advice is you probably just need to calm the mind, do some meditation, do some calming, and that's going to help. There's lots of red there too, which goes with that, red root chakra, feeling safe and secure. Sometimes we have to go in our little bubble for a bit, quiet the mind, get back to nature, get back to earth, really reel it all in and just do mind reprogramming, do hypnosis, do meditation, do yoga, all that kind of stuff to recenter and balance, even going for a walk in nature, all that kind of stuff, right? To gain this new awareness so that we can see a different solution maybe, or a different paradigm in the situation, right? So that is probably the best for you. And then the book itself would tell you more about, all the things you could do to help with your red root chakra as well. So I hope that helps, Lynn. All right, everybody. Well, I think you get it now, and I think that you understand the power of 8 Chakra Oracle. And I do suggest you buy now before the price goes up. So I sent you that link. Now, if you live in Peace River, Alberta, and you can pick your cards up, or I can deliver them to you in Peace River, like we could meet at the co-op or whatever, you know what I mean? Just text me and I'll give you an invoice separately from the website sort of thing, because without the delivery fees, okay? Because the delivery fees are shipping, but it's through Canada Post, and they are tracked. It's a tracking number, because all my stuff has tracking numbers. That's why my shipping's a little more expensive than other people, because I ship expedited tracking, which that saved my butt in many cases, having a tracked number for everything that I sell. So if you want to skip the shipping fees because you live in Peace River, we can work together, and I can just send you a separate PayPal invoice instead. Okay, so thank you so much, and visit me at www.themoontree.org, helping you navigate life's energies. Bye for now.